morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the central bank. The banking system of a country can work systematically in coordinated manner only if there is an apex institution to direct the activities of the banks. Such apex institution is popularly known as central bank. The central bank of the country is an autonomous institution entrusted with powers of control and supervision. It controls the monetary and banking system of the country. After Second World War, the International Monetary Conference held at Brussels in 1929 recommended the setting up of a central bank in every country. The central bank of our country, known as Reserve Bank of India, was set up in 1935. The Central Bank of England, called Bank of England, was established in 1694. It is known as the mother of central banks, since it provides the fundamentals of the art of central banking. The Central Bank of France, called Bank of France, was founded in 1800. The USA established a central banking system in the form of Federal Reserve Banks in 1914. What is central bank? A central bank or reserve bank or monetary authority is an institution that manages a state's currency, money supply, and interest rates. Central banks also usually oversee the commercial banking system of their respective countries. Functions of central bank. The main functions of central bank are common all over the world, but the scope and content of policy objectives may vary from country to country and from period to period depending on the economic situations of the respective country. Generally, all the central banks aim at achieving economic stability along with a high growth rate and a favorable external payment position through proper monetary management. The common functions of central banks are monetary authority, the issuer of currency, the issuer of banking license, banker to the government, banker's bank, lender of last resort, act of clearing house, custodian of foreign exchange reserves, regulator of economy, managing government, regulator and supervisor of payment and settlement systems, developmental rule, publisher of monetary data and other data, exchange manager and controller, banking ombudsman scheme, and Banking Codes and Standards Board of India. These are the functions of central bank. Let us see the functions. First one, monetary authority. It controls the supply of money in the economy to stabilize exchange rate, maintain healthy balance of payment, attain financial stability, control inflation, strength banking system. Next one, the issuer of currency. The central bank is given the sole monopoly of issuing currency in order to secure control over volume of currency and credit. These notes circulate throughout the country as legal tender money. It also brings about uniformity in note circulation. This is also called bank of issue function. Central bank has to keep a reserve in the form of gold and foreign securities as per statutory rules against the notes issued by it. Third one, the issuer of banking license. As per section 22 of Banking Regulation Act, every bank has to obtain a banking license from RBI to conduct banking business in India. Next one, banker to the government. As a fiscal agent, the bank makes short-term loans to the government for a period not exceeding 90 days. It floats loans and advances to the state governments and local bodies. It manages the entire public debt on behalf of the government. Next one, Bankers Bank. As a banker, the central bank of a country acts as a banker. It keeps the deposits of the central and state government and makes payment on behalf of governments. It buys and sells foreign currencies on behalf of the government. It keeps the stock of gold of the country. Lender of last resort. When commercial banks have exhausted all resources to supplement their funds at times of liquidity crisis, they approach central bank as a last resort. As lender of last resort, central bank guarantees solvency and provides financial accommodation to commercial banks by rediscounting their eligible securities and bills of exchange and by providing loans against their securities. This saves banks from possible failure and banking system from a possible breakdown. Next one, act as clearing house. Banks receives checks drawn on the other banks from their customers, which they have to realize from drawee banks. Similarly, checks on a particular bank are drawn and passed into the hands of other banks, which have to realize them from the drawee banks. Independent and separate realization to each check would take a lot of time, and therefore central bank provides clearing facilities, that is facilities for banks to come together every day and set off their checking claims. Next one, regulator of economy. It controls the money policy, money supply in the system, monitors different key indicators like GDP, inflation, etc. Next one, custodian of foreign exchange. It acts as a custodian of foreign exchange. It administers and enforces the provision of Foreign Exchange Management Act in 1999. RBI buys and sells foreign currency to maintain the exchange rate of Indian rupee versus foreign currencies. Managing government securities. RBI administers investments in institutions when they invest specified minimum proportions of their total assets or liabilities in government securities. Regulator and supervisor of payment and settlement systems. The Payment and Settlement Systems Act of 2007 gives RBI oversight authority for the payment and settlement systems in the country. Developmental role. This role includes the development of the quality banking system in India and ensuring that credit is available to the productive sectors of the economy. It provides a wide range of promotional functions to support national objectives. It also includes establishing institutions designed to build the country's financial infrastructure, publisher of monetary data and other data. RBI maintains and provides all essential banking and other economic data, formulating and critically evaluating the economic policies in India. RBI collects, collates, and publishes data regularly. Exchange manager and controller. RBI represents India as a member of the International Monetary Fund. Most of the commercial banks are authorized dealers of RBI. Banking Ombudsman Scheme. RBI introduced the Banking Ombudsman Scheme in 1995. Under this scheme, the complainants can file their complaints in any form, including online, and can also appeal to the Ombudsman against the awards and the other decisions of the banks. Banking Codes and Standards Board of India. To measure the performance of banks against codes and standards based on established global practices, the RBI has set up the Banking Codes and Standards Board of India. So these are the functions of central bank. So today we discuss about the central bank and its functions. So next class we will see the credit control measures. Thank you, students.